March, we responded to one of the worst natural disasters in Wilson County history. An EF3 tornado with winds up to 165 miles per hour cut its way across Nashville and then continued east for nearly 60 miles. The path was 800 yards wide at times, and it damaged and destroyed everything in its path, resulting in hundreds of injuries, 5 fatalities, and billions of dollars worth of damage. It was a terrible situation. But the team responded safely, responded beautifully, restored power more quickly than anyone dreamed possible. And I can't tell you how proud I am of the incredible job they did, and how grateful I am for the support of our affected members.
Hi there, I'm Lisa Patton. I'm a native of Mount Juliet and a proud member of Middle Tennessee Electric. You may recognize me from 25 years of forecasting weather on television here in Middle Tennessee. For that reason, I know a little bit about what weather can mean for the folks who live here and work here, like the folks with Middle Tennessee Electric. They have to be prepared for anything because the weather can really dish it out. As a matter of fact, take a look at the remnants of what happened at West Wilson Middle School on Mount Juliet Road. None of us were prepared for the weather devastation that occurred on March 3rd, 2020.
Here's a look at the storms. There are some incredible thunderstorms with incredible electrical energy across our northern tier.
We also have that tornado watch that is up through 3 a.m. for areas in Middle Tennessee here.
The lightning is starting to pick up in Dixon. There is a tornado threat right now.
This is just a recipe for a mess. The sky is just lighting up.
This is seriously very important, folks, because this storm has a history of producing damage. We now have a confirmed tornado.
It's in Davidson County.
Confirmed tornado in Davidson County, funnel cloud seen from our back door.
A large and extremely dangerous tornado was located in Middle Tennessee.
This is a direct hit. This is the inside of the tornado right now. It is hitting Channel 5 as we speak.
Folks in East Nashville, you need to get up right now and get into your safe spot.
This is definitely an extremely dangerous tornado. You need to be seeking shelter right now.
This is just terrifying. And first responders right now are overwhelmed.
Mount Juliet, you got less than 10 minutes. It's coming right over to you. Get downstairs.
Mount Juliet police tweeted this out. Our community's been impacted significantly. There are multiple homes damaged and multiple injuries.
Throughout the city, power is out and they are searching door to door.
Buildings are wiped out, are the reports that we're getting right now. And
we're still just learning the aftermath of this because when the light comes up, we'll know even more about damage that's out there.
Dawn revealed a track of destruction through Wilson County unseen before. A deadly EF3 tornado struck East Nashville, then plowed 60 miles through Davidson, Wilson, and Smith counties. Winds of up to 165 miles per hour ripped through the northern portion of the Middle Tennessee Electric service area, causing 3 Wilson County fatalities, more than 200 injuries, destroying and damaging homes, flattening trees and power poles, and economic loss projected into the billions of dollars.
It's a very difficult situation out there, hard to take in. It's so vast.
Winds in Mount Juliet were 155 to 160 miles per hour.
we are going to be dealing with the aftermath of these storms for months.
The long-lasting tornado ripped some homes completely off their foundations, took roofs off others, knocked down trees and power lines across the mid-state, plunging more than 40,000 Middle Tennessee Electric members into darkness. Damage to poles, even steel structures, lines, and other infrastructure was described as catastrophic. Members were advised that power outages could last for days. Neighboring utilities were saying weeks. Middle Tennessee Electric line crews were in the field within minutes of hearing about the damage. Over the course of the following hours and days, hundreds of linemen from sister utilities like Murfreesboro Electric and contractors were mobilized. Ultimately, more than 620 linemen worked in shifts through the week to bring back the light. Beginning with more than 40,000 meters out of power, the engineers, crews, and support staff began whittling the outage numbers down. With TVA's help, the number was reduced to 12,000 by the end of day 1. There were 14 homes in this neighborhood before the tornado struck, and then it was reduced to 5, many trying to rebuild from the foundation up. That second day after the tornado, the linemen were out, but there were many other Middle Tennessee Electric employees backing them up. They had to provide meals, lodging, and ensure that everyone had the rest needed to restore the power safely.
This is Connie. Can I help you?
They also manned phones and used all available platforms to keep the public informed. Middle Tennessee Electric constantly reminded Wilson County residents to be careful around downed power lines and look out for crews at work, while advising of the dangers posed by portable generators. Regular postings on Facebook and other social media venues kept members updated on progress.
And so we're working extremely hard to get power restored. We're going to be working through the evening. We have our crews dispatched. We brought in extra contract crews to help us out.
By the end of day 2, outages were reduced to 2,000, including approximately 500 structures so heavily damaged that power just simply could not be reconnected. In large outages like this one, it actually becomes harder once the outage numbers become smaller. That's due to the fact you need more labor, more time, more hours for individual situations like this when you're trying to restore and rebuild. With hundreds of line workers deployed in shifts, the third day of outage response proved the importance of planning, communications, and Middle Tennessee Electric's investment in cutting-edge system monitoring and control technology. Less than 1,000 outages remained at the end of the third day, a testament to the determination of line crews and Middle Tennessee Electric employees who kept them supplied and in the field. The work continued non-stop into the fourth day. Even among members who had waited the longest for their power to be restored, there was concern for the safety of the linemen and other electric cooperative workers, also pride in what they were accomplishing. It's a team effort to rebuild a community, and a team effort between Middle Tennessee Electric employees and members to restore power. And members were so supportive. They cheered when the bucket trucks came into the neighborhoods. They brought coffee and snacks and drinks to the linemen, and they prayed for the safety of those linemen. Such encouragement was a real motivator for employees and the entire organization after more than 90 straight hours in the field. By the end of the fourth day, only scattered outages remained. Once all power had been restored, it would take weeks to repair all the tornado damage and reconnect members whose homes and businesses had been so severely damaged that it was impossible to immediately receive power. Storm outage response is not complete until the electric system is restored to its former efficiency and reliability. Wilson County residents continue to see caravans of Middle Tennessee Electric and contractor trucks rolling through their neighborhoods and communities. It's been 5 months since the night the tornado struck, and you can see the rebuilding of homes, lives, emotions continues, and that prompts reflection. Listen to the words, the message from Middle Tennessee Electric CEO Chris Jones. We are thankful to be a part of the communities we serve. When something like this happens, we also feel the hurt and the heartbreak. In fact, some of our team members lost their homes in the storm. But we are made for moments like this. When storms hit, we rise up, no matter what time it is, where it is, or how bad it is. It's important to us because this is who we're called to be, servants. We're motivated because we know our members really need us in times like this. The product we deliver brings light, comfort, and connection, all so very much needed in the wake of a storm.